Okay. Good evening, everyone. I welcome you all once again to the Read Aloud contest. For this, we have had the children prepare them for expressive reading. Expressive reading, as in where they will read using the voice modulation, the facial expressions, and gestures to paint a vivid picture in the mind of the listeners. I welcome our judge for the evening, Miss Divyal. Miss Divyal holds a master's degree in English studies. She's passionate about teaching young minds in the art of public speaking and communication. She believes in the quote that winners never quit and quitters never win. Beyond academics, she likes to read, write, and binge watch K dramas. Thank you so much, ma'am, for joining us. And we request you to share a few words to the children.
Thank you so much, Miss Hema, for such a lovely introduction. Okay, so reading is dreaming with open eyes. Don't you all believe that? Yes, Hanish, what about you? Yes, okay, Vivan says yes. Abhyudaya also says yes. Okay, perfect. So, reading is a superpower because when you're reading aloud, you're not just reading words, you're bringing stories to life. You're using your voice to paint pictures, just like Ms. Hema mentioned. It builds your confidence, reading sharpens your mind, and it also helps you express yourself clearly. Okay, so I just want to say one thing to you all that great readers don't just read with their voice, they also read with their heart. And I know that everyone here are ready to pour their hearts out in this read aloud contest. So remember to use expression, emotion, voice modulation, and let your story flow through you. Okay, and I cannot wait to hear your stories. Over to you, ma'am.
Thank you so much, Ms. Divyal. Okay, so with this, we start our contest. We start with contestant number 1, Hanish. Please take your position. Hanish, repeat the phrase after me. I am the best.
I am the best.
Okay, just a moment. You are audible and visible. You may proceed.
The Wind in the Willows by Kenneth Graham. The afternoon sun was getting low as the rat sculled gently homewards in a dreamy mood, murmuring poetry things over to himself and not paying much attention to Mole. But the mole was very full of lunch and self-satisfaction and pride and already quite at home in a boat. And he was getting a bit restless besides, and presently he said, Ratty, please, I want to row now. The rat shook his head with a smile. Not yet, my young friend, he said. Wait till you have had a few lessons. It is not so easy as it looks. The mole was quiet for a minute or two, but he began to feel more and more jealous of Rat, sculling so strongly and easily along, and his pride began to whisper that he could do it every bit as well. He jumped up He jumped up and seized the skull so suddenly that the rat, who was gazing out over the water and saying more poetic things to himself, was taken by surprise and fell backwards off his seat with his legs in the air for the second time, while the triumphant mole took his place and grabbed the skulls with entire confidence. Stop it, you silly ass, cried the rat from the bottom of the boat. You can't do it. You'll have us over. The mole flung his skulls back with a flourish and made a great dig at the water. He missed the surface altogether. His legs flew up above his head and found himself laying on the top of Ratty. Greatly alarmed, he made a grab at the side of the boat, and the next moment, sploosh! Thank you.
Thank you, Hanish. We maintain a 10 seconds of silence while the judge marks here. We move on to contestant number 2. Abhyudaya, please take your position. Abhyudaya, repeat the phrase after me. I am the best.
I am the best.
You may continue. You may start.
The Selfish Giant by Oscar Wilde. Every afternoon, as they were coming from the school, the children used to go and play in the giant's garden. It was a large, lovely garden with soft green grass. Here and there, the flowers stood beautiful flowers like stars. And there were 12 peach trees that in the springtime broke out into delicate blossoms of pink and pearl, and in the autumn bore rich fruit. The birds sat on the trees and sang so sweetly that the children should stop their games in order to listen to them. How happy we are here! They cried to each other. One day the giant came back. He had been to visit his friend, the Cornish ogre, and had stayed with him for 7 years. After the 7 years were over, he said that all he had to say for his conversation was limited, and he determined to return to his own castle. When he arrived, he saw the children playing in the garden. "What are you doing here?" he cried in a very gruff voice, and the children ran away. "My own garden is my own garden," said the giant. "Anyone can understand that, and I will allow nobody to play in it but myself." So he built a high wall all around it and put up a notice board. "Trespassers will be prosecuted." He was a very selfish giant. The poor children had nowhere to play. They tried to play on the road, but the road was very dusty and full of hard stones, and they did not like it. They used to wander round the high walls when their lessons were over and talk about the beautiful garden inside. How happy we were there, they said to each other. Then the spring came, and all over the country there were little blossoms and little birds. Only the garden of Selfish Giant, it was still winter. The birds did not care to sing in it, as there were no children, and the trees forgot to blossom. The only people who were pleased were the snow and the frost. "Spring has forgotten this garden," they cried, "so we will live here all the year round." Then they invited the north wind to stay with them, and he came. He was wrapped in furs, and he roared all day about the garden and blew the chimney pots down. "I cannot understand why the spring is so late in coming," said the selfish giant, as he sat at the window and looked at his cold white garden. "I hope there will be a change in the weather." But the spring never came, nor the summer. The autumn gave golden fruit to every garden, but to the giant's garden she gave none. "He is too selfish," she said. Thank you.
Thank you, Abhyudaya. We now have contestant number 3, Vivan. Vivan, take your position. Unmute yourself. Unmute yourself. Vivan?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Vivan, repeat the phrase after me. I am the best.
I am the best.
Can you come a little closer to the screen?
Yes.
Miss Divyal, is that all right? Yes, Vivan. You may start.
The secret garden. It was the sweetest, most mysterious looking place anyone could imagine. The high walls were shuttered and were covered with the leafy stems of climbing roses so thick they were matted together. Mary Lennox knew they were roses because she had seen many roses in India. All of the ground was covered with a grass of a wintry crown, and out of it grew clumps of bushes, which were surely rose bushes. There were numbers of standard roses, their branches so spread out they looked like little trees. It's a fairy tale, Mary, he whispered. A garden no one has been in for 10 years. I wonder if anything is alive. She moved closer to a bush and touched it gently. Suddenly, she heard a cheerful chirp. For Robin, her only friend in this strange place, perched nearby on the ground, hopping busily. You showed me the way, didn't you? Mary said softly. You're not afraid of me at all. The robin tilted its head and chirped again, as if in agreement. I'll come here every day, Mary decided aloud. I'll dig and plant and see if things will grow. I don't care if nobody wants it anymore. This is my garden now. As she spoke, she saw a small green shoot poking out of the ground beneath the brown grass. She knelt to touch it, her voice filled with wonder. It's alive! She exclaimed. The garden is alive! Oh, I was right! It is magic! She felt the sudden urge to laugh. Something she had not done in a very long time. Her laughter rang out, surprising even herself. For the first time, she felt light, as though a great weight had been lifted. The robin hopped closer, chirping brightly as if to say, Yes, you belong here. Thank you.
Thank you, Vivan.
Excuse me, ma'am. We only have 3 contestants, correct?
Yes, yes. We have 3 contestants.
Okay. I'll just take 2 minutes to.
Yes, ma'am. Yes. Uh, okay, parents. This is for y'all. Do share your observations. Abhyudaya, your mother is there?
Just a minute.
Yes, how are you all feeling now?
Good, but nervous about the results, to be honest.
Okay. Okay, great. So while we are waiting for the results, let's have the parents share something with us. The parents, can I get a hi from you all? Yes, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Ma'am, can my mom speak from here?
Yeah,
Actually,
sure.
her device isn't working properly.
Okay.
She can't
Okay.
unmute.
Yeah. Uh, okay. Uh, yes, Abhyudaya, your mother had just joined. Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening. Good evening, ma'am.
Yes.
Ma'am, actually, I'm so happy to see Abhyuday so confident. And now I'm actually waiting for his result.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So, ma'am, this is for all the parents who are here. I want you all to share an incident from your child's life which you still remember very vividly. Let's hear it. So, yes, ma'am. Okay, the results are here.
Yes, ma'am, you can continue if any.
Yes, I was just waiting for the parents
Okay.
to share an incident from their child's life which is vividly imprinted in their minds. Yes, Vivan, your mother is there. Is she there?
Uh, let me just check. Yeah, she's there. She's there. She's there.
She's there. Okay, okay, okay. I think the parents want some
She'll
more time.
talk from here. She'll talk from here.
Okay, she'll talk from there. Yeah, sure, sure. But you're on mute. Okay. Yes, Miss Divya, let's go ahead with the results.
All right. Ma'am, I'll share a quick feedback with the
Sure.
contestants. Yes. All right. So first of all, it was a pleasure to be here and witness such amazing storytellers, such amazing readers out here. And it is always said that once a reader, always a reader. So I hope that the reading was not limited to the contest purpose only. You will continue to read in the future as well. Ensure that you read one page, any page of your favorite storybooks every single day. Okay, because there are uncountable authors out there, uncountable books. So pick up a genre that you like and start reading each and every day so that it will develop your reading skills. It will make you more confident, more knowledgeable. Okay, children. So I will come up to contestant number 1, Hanish. So Hanish, great job done. You demonstrated clear pronunciation of the words. Your pace was steady throughout the entire reading. You read The Wind in the Willows by Kenneth Grahame. So it was a very difficult piece here and there. However, you did a great job. So just one suggestion from my end is that you can improve on your eye contact so that it helps us as an audience to build connection with you and listen to your story more. Okay, so you were glued to the paper. So try to look up as well. Try to maintain eye contact with the audience as well. Okay, Hanish. So that is just one suggestion for you. Let's move on to contestant number 2, Abhyudaya. So Abhyudaya, you're a confident reader and you also have good voice modulation. Okay, your reading was expressive and it was engaging as well. One area of improvement that I could give you that you can work on your facial expressions. Okay, and you
Yes.
can, because facial expressions help to add more emotion to the piece, correct? So have that facial expression because I could clearly see voice modulation. So when the character was asking a question, show that question mark on your face as well. Show that happiness on your face as well. And second thing is, you need to pause in between. Okay, you read, uh, at a very fast pace, I would say. So try to take the necessary pauses in between.
Yes.
That's it. Otherwise, you're doing well. Okay, contestant number 3, Vivan. So, Vivan, your performance was amazing. Okay, you had a good grasp of the content as well, the Sacred Garden piece that you were reading. The only point that I feel that you could improve on is occasionally your reading paper was covering your face. Okay, so because of that, your voice was not clearly heard. So make sure that you hold the paper here, okay, below your chin, so that you can read the words as well clearly, and your face is also not hidden. Okay, that is one thing. And use a little high volume while you're reading, so that your words are clearly heard by the audience as well. That is the suggestion for you. Overall, I am proud of each and every one of you. It takes a lot of courage to be out here, to read a piece, to perform so well. So keep it up. Okay, so I'll announce the results. We will be giving 2 places. Okay, there are going to be 2 winners. Though each one of you did really, really amazing, and it's a very tough decision to make to choose only 2. So the second place goes to, drum rolls. So the second place goes to Abhyudaya. Congratulations. Yes. Now coming to the first position. The first position is backed by Vivan. Congratulations, Vivan. Yeah. Okay. Children, I hope that the next time, if I get an opportunity to be here, you are going to tell me about more stories and more authors, correct? Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. Yes, ma'am. Thank you so much for having me.
Oh, 1 minute. Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So that was a great, I think Ms. Divyal did a great job, and I'm sure her feedback is really valuable to our children here. Yes, children? Yes?
Yes.
Let's make a
Yes,
note
ma'am.
of the feedback shared so that the next time we are more prepared, isn't it? Yes?
Yes.
Yes,
Okay,
ma'am.
great. Thank you so much, Ms. Divyal, for joining us. Thank you so much, parents, for joining us. Would you like to share some words with us, parents?
Hi, I'm Vivan's mom. As I have seen improvement. I know he reads a lot, but he needed some attention, where to take pause, or like how to express. He reads a lot, but it's like a parrot who's reading. But after joining this session, now he knows how to do a voice modulation, or where to pause, where to express. So hoping forward to for more such contest, and hope he reads more books also.
Yes, I'm sure he will. I'm sure he will.
Yes.
Yes, Miss Usha, would you like to share something?
Hi, this is Usha, Hanil's mom.
Yes, ma'am.
Um, actually, the overall session is good, but I don't see, Hanish, taking up things by his own, like reading books or reading any articles, and all this. He can do that, or if there is any guidance required for him to get into that stream, maybe it will be much useful for him. Even, not only in, the speaking skills, but also in his vocab development and, writing skills, all this to enrich. I think it will be more useful for him.
Okay, ma'am. Okay.
Yeah.
Uh, yes. Abhidaya, is your mother there? Ma'am, would you like to share something?
Thank you so much, ma'am. It's a wonderful session, and we are looking forward to such more sessions. And thanks a lot for Abhyudaya's great achievement. Thanks, Adan. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you so much, ma'am. Okay, with that, we come to an end to our session and we have a vote of thanks from Abhyudaya. Abhyudaya?
Good evening, everyone. As we draw the curtains on today's vibrant Read Aloud contest, I take this opportunity to extend my heartfelt gratitude to all those who made this event a resounding success. To our enthusiastic participants, you brought the pages to life with clarity, confidence, and emotion. Your voices transported us into stories and stirred our imagination. A sincere thanks to our judges for their time, keen observation, and thoughtful feedback. To our teachers and organizers, thank you for your tireless efforts behind the scenes. And to our wonderful audience, your attention and appreciation made every reader feel valued. Let's continue to celebrate the magic of reading. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Abhyudaya. With that, we take a bow and we meet again in the next class. Thank you so much, Ms. Divyal, for joining us. Thank you so much, children, for putting up a great performance. And thank you, parents, for joining us and cheering our students. Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am, for being a
Thank you.
great teacher.
Thank you so much, Ms.
Yes.
Divyal.
Yeah. Okay.